My medical officer, Ratchet. Actually, I'm not gonna say the line. Just say it. Fine. The boy's pheromone level suggests he wants to mate with the female. What the What's up, YouTubers? One and all, my name is Fateman1987, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe class from the first wave, which, considering how much this guy has been, on edge, like, it's pretty neat that this mold has still held up 5 or 6 years later. It is none other than the first wave 04 Ratchet from 2007. Now, I kind of wish I got... Now, honestly, I kind of wish I got the 2007 pack, but this is fine. And in truth, the tolerances aren't actually all that bad, even though those doors here do tend to pop off a lot, and there are some gaps and whatever, and his head is sticking out there. But besides that, he rolls pretty well. And, yeah, his only weapon is this. Although, I'm not going to slot it in because it does tend to get stuck a whole fucking lot. So, there we go. But yeah, it is his saw blade. In terms of, side comparison, we're going to bring in, again, the 2005 Autobots. The 2007 Autobots, my bad. So, bring them all in. And you just see just how they look. I would take the chance to comparison with Lockdown, but I only have a robot mode, and right now I just do not want to spend the time transforming all of that right now. Besides, he can be a little bit pain in the ass sometimes. And then leader class again, we'll just go with Scourge because, like, seriously, Scourge is one of my favorite leaders, hands down. Though I do wish that I got a new head for him, but that's probably gonna come later. Either that, or I could probably get it off of eBay if someone decides to say, hey, sell me the file, and do it for free, I wouldn't mind a head. Like, honestly, out of everything that the upgrade kit for Scourge that I found online has, really, all that's really in there is just simply the head is really all that really matters. And then, just for extra side comparison, let's tag him up with Starscream, because these two did fight, and that didn't exactly end well. So, there we go. Now to transform Ratchet. To transform Ratchet, this one's a little bit difficult, so we're going to do it like this. First of all, we're going to flip down the doors like this, because they do tend to pop out really easy, so might as well get them out of the way. You're going to take the arms and just bring them out like so. And you can fold the arm up and just leave it like that. Do the same thing on the other side. You're going to take out the arm, take it out, and just lift it up. We'll worry about this part in a moment. We're going to spin this around, might as well. Just spin around the head. So now, we can come down here to the legs, and we can bring them out like so. Bring them out like so. Might as well finish off the legs. Spin this around like so. Spin this around like so. Straighten out the legs. There you have it all done. You're going to connect to the body, and down here you're going to push that up, untab all this, push it all the way up, and then there's a slot here and a big peg here, and you're just gonna simply tab it together. And finally, for the arms, you're going to make sure they are angled to where this tab is facing forward. you're going to spin the wheels, and that's going to open another tab here, which you're going to make sure to angle, and can be a little bit tricky on camera, but it's very easy. And just simply tag it right there. Do the same thing on the side. Spin the wheel around. Make sure the peg goes into the hole. Can be tricky, but it's doable. And there you have Ratchet in his robot mode. And I gotta say, he's not that bad of a figure. But his tolerances in robot mode, that's what we'll get to in a little bit. Ratchet is a little bit insufferable when it comes to articulation and the tolerances, but you know what? I still like him because, well, he's not that bad as I thought he'd be. First of all, his head can turn 360. His arms can move up and down, and they're on a 360 shoulder joint. They're basically also butterfly joints. So we got that bicep swivel, arm, elbow joint. They go back and forth, which is really weird. No waist swivel. Legs can go forward that far, and have a over 90-degree bend. They can almost do the full splits. And if you lift this back part off, or if you just fake it, actually, no, you can't fake it at all. You have to lift it up in order to do it. Legs can go back that far. So, yeah, it's... posing is a little bit limited. Also, leg rotation, forward, back. Kind of like a little bit of an ankle tilt. And foot rotation. But, yeah, all in all, he's not that badly articulated, but he could do better. Side comparison with the rest of his Autobots. So, there you go. There's side comparison. Then, if you're wondering the Decepticon side, well, let's bring in Megatron, because I do know that he shot him in a movie. There you go. Let's bring in Starscream. Also know that he shot him. Put your foot down. There you go. Now you're standing straight. There we go. I know that he fought Roll. And, just for funsies, I'm gonna be right back in a little bit. Hold up. I'm gonna bring in Crosshairs, because, those two were in the same movie, but they never met each other, I think. Well, not totally. There it is. And last but not, well, that's the second to last but not least, but, you know, it is what it is. Actually, I could bring in finally a different leader class for once. Sorry for the wait, but, his murderer. Yeah, I literally said that. His murderer. Come on. Come on, stand straight. Stand straight. So, yeah, they kind of stand head to head in truth. And then my other leader class that I have, because I don't have Jet 5 transformed. The Fallen. And, again, because I keep bringing men, Scourge. So, that's it. And now, let's just head down the transformation, shall we? Nah, scrap. I also forgot he does have his Saw Blade weapon. Right here. Can peg it on to either his hand or here. So, there you go. Now to transform Ratchet into vehicle mode. So first you want to do is you want to open these up. Open these up. Might as well turn on his head while we're at it. Open these up for later. And then bring these feet in and back like so. So they're angled like this. Is the same thing here. Bring it back. And like so. This is for later in transformation. You can untab the backpack piece. Bring this all the way up slowly because you don't want to snap this off. Bring this back. Then you are going to do the following. You're going to untab from the chest piece. If this hasn't clicked down and clicked upward, you should do it now. Like so. Then you're going to spin this around 180. So this flat section meets up here. You're going to fold the arms down like this and just leave it like that. Also make sure the wheel's facing like this. Make sure the wheel's facing like this and repeat on the same side. Fold the arm down. This part's a little tricky, but what you need to do is you're going to fold the legs upwards into this type of position, like so, and just pushing it inwards, making sure it all fits into place, and keeping these flaps out just in case it goes under, you know. And it should all just snap very securely in place, like so. There. So now that's flat open like so. I don't push these in, actually. What I do is I bring this down and around to where you get this slot goes into this little peg hole goes into this peg, and then this just slides underneath here and just kind of aligns itself into place. You can tab this down because it kind of has a habit of snapping out. Repeat on the same side. Fold this down. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit unaligned, but you know what? That's how it is at this point. You're going to bring it all the way down. Make sure the wheel is facing the right direction. And just push it in. Push it in nice securely. And last but not least, because these do not tab in well, just tab these in. And that's it. That's the end of Ratchet's transformation and his review. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and as always, to all of one.